Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial, guys, on a brand new horse garage slash mega barn. Now, what's great about the system, guys, it works on the Bedrock and the Java edition, so no matter what version you're going on, it's you should have no issues. Plus, you can make this any size. So you guys want 10 horses, 100 horses, you got the option to really expand this to any size, and the Redstone is simple to make, which is always a plus. Now let's get right into it. I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Now all you have to do is simply press a button of the horse you want to choose. The minecart, it's going to bring it all the way to the front end, and there you have it. You got this awesome horse already dispensed out from the safety of the barn. Now all you have to do is bring it back to the right hand side here. When you get off, you're going to come right underneath the horse, which is great because you don't push the horse out when you're coming out. And when you hit that button again, say a different selection, it's going to take that horse directly to that spot, keep it nice and safe, and is not going to move anywhere. Now what's happening here, guys, is that my cart is going out to pick up the horse or drop the horse off, and when it retreats, it goes right back where it came from and then resets the entire system. So you can select another horse to do the same exact thing, which is pretty awesome. Plus we're using stairs so the horse won't get no damage. Now, these are the items to make a 5-horse setup. Of course, if you want it bigger, you're going to have to go with more items. Now it's going to be 18 wide, 8 long, 4 deep, and 5 tall. Now the left hand side is going to be the exit or entrance. It's going to be about 5 wide, and you're going to leave 1 spacing right next to it. Now right over here, guys, it's going to be any length you want, but we're going to make a 5-horse setup. So you're going to count 4 blocks going to the right from the white area, and 1 block up, you're going to add a redstone dust. Then you're going to leave a space and another redstone dust and go with this exact pattern right across. Then you're going to add a block on top of each redstone dust, a block right in front of each redstone dust. Then you're going to place a comparator going forward, right on top. And from there, guys, add a repeater going the opposite direction on the ground floor. Now, once you've done that, you're going to add a dropper right on top of each repeater. And a dropper facing forward right on top, and inside each dropper you're going to place 1 dirt block inside, or just 1 item. Fantastic. Alright guys, now once you've done that, you're going to place a hopper going towards the bottom dropper and a barrel right on top of each hopper. Now once you've done that, you're going to add 2 redstone dusts in front of each repeater. And once you have this look, make sure you add a block in front of those redstone dust. Then you're going to add a redstone torch on the side of the block. Just make sure it's going towards the direction of the exit and the entrance. And you're going to add another block on top of those redstone torches. And another redstone torch on the side one more time, with a block on top of each redstone torch a 3rd time. Now, once you've done that, place a block on the last barrel, right next to the last barrel, and extend that all the way forward to that last block on the side. And this one is where you're going to extend it forward, leaving a gap in the front and 1 block on top. Make sure that spot is empty. Then add another block here with 2 blocks right behind it, 2 blocks there with another block, and you kind of get the idea of the same exact pattern. Now, starting here where that redstone dust touches that block, you're going to go right to the back end and place a repeater going forward. All on 4 ticks. Just make sure it's all going towards the exit, not the opposite direction. Then you're going to add a rail detector right on top of each dropper and a power rail in the front. And over here in the first one here, you're going to add a straight line of power rails and then extend that same pattern towards the back on the others. Awesome. Now once you have that look, guys, you're going to go right over here to the side, add 1 block right there. Then in the front here, just go in the back and forth pattern. So add your rail, power rail, rail, power rail, rail, power rail, and you kind of get the gist. Doesn't matter how it looks or what direction it goes. Just add a redstone dust on the side, on top. Now this is where it gets kind of tricky, because depending on the direction, this might change. Now when you add a minecart on the last rail detector, it's going to change the direction. See? Now in the off direction, you want to make sure that those rails are going towards the exit. If it doesn't do that and it goes the opposite, like for example, if I activate it and these rails are still going towards the exit and not returning, that means I got it backwards. So if I turn it off, right, and it's going the opposite direction, that's not good. So long story short, guys, if this redstone dust is on, that means that these rails are supposed to be coming back to where it was activated. See? And if I activate that and that redstone dust is off underneath, all these rails, you see how all these are off? All these rails should be going towards the exit. Now, once you got that figured out, you're going to add a lever right underneath that space to activate those power rails. Then you're going to add a block parallel to the hopper, add a redstone torch on top, and a block right on top of it. And you can do that to each one to make sure that every single power rail is activated. Now, starting here, guys, you're going to add a straight line of blocks, leaving one space on the side here. Then you're going to extend it 1, 2, 3, then one block at an angle. 1, 2, break that block, then 2 more on the side. And starting from there, guys, you're going to go right underneath and add a straight line from that point. One block from here, 1, 2, 3 blocks right there. Then you're going to add a rail activator right in the center with 2 regular rails. Then starting here, guys, you're going to add a straight line of power rails and a straight line of power rails here. Add a regular rail here, then curve it and then connect it. Now you add another power rail and then connect that as well. So it should look just like this. Now once you have that look, you're going to add a a lever underneath and a lever here and here and here as well. Whew, I was getting a little tongue tied there. Now you're going to add another lever right there to make sure that rail activator is activated or on. So let's test this out, guys. You're going to send your minecart. It should return right back to the original spot and then reset like so. If it doesn't do that, that means the redstone dust is off or something is out of place. Now at this point, take a block of your choice. I'm going to use stone brick, but you use any block you want and simply cover up this entire floor area. You really want to cover all the gaps because you want nothing to be exposed. And once you're done, just break these rails on top and starting by one block to the left, add a straight line of slabs right to the edge. Now, once you have that look, guys, starting back here, you're going to add a straight row of stairs from there all the way to the other side and another row right on top. Then on this outside part here, you're going to add 3 rows of blocks, extend that block to the other side, add another 3 row of blocks to create a nice wall. And over here in the center, add another wall of blocks. And inside, you're going to add a straight row of fences, like so, in this 3x3 pattern. And in front, guys, add some fence gates and open them. Then starting here, guys, you're going to add some stairs right across. Add a block there with a redstone lamp. Just make sure the redstone lamps are parallel to the actual rails. And a button right in front of each redstone lamp. And here, guys, add some stairs, and you're going to wrap these blocks all around. Just to give that extra trim. And right over here where the exit and entrance at, if you want to, just wrap around some stairs on the inside part just to give this really nice look on the inside. See? Now, this is the most important part. Add a redstone torch behind the redstone lamps. Fantastic. Now, whatever we're going to do on one, we're going to do on the other. So place a block parallel to it. Like so. Add a sticky piston facing downwards. And if you want to, you have to add either a fence or I like to use a glass pane. And you're going to repeat that to each one. But before you do that, guys, make sure you add a redstone dust on top of the actual piston, which is really more for bedrock. Once you get that all set up, guys, make sure you add your minecarts on the front part here because you don't want to forget that. And decorate your horse garage. Now, when you get a horse, guys, all you have to do is make sure you ride it a few times. It's going to kick you off a few times. I think they kick you off a maximum of 7 times before you get the hearts coming up. Now, once the hearts comes up, that means you can actually put a saddle on it by clicking on the inventory, placing it right there on top. Then you can ride it. And all you have to do at this point is bring on to the left side, or the last side of the entrance. Select your minecart. And the horse will be picked up beautifully back to that spot. And trust me, it will not move. Which is great. Really has your thing all set up. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a download in the description. And make sure, guys, to hit that like button. And once again, thank you so much. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and to click that subscribe button if you want to join. Thank you.